Today on Panther TV, community leaders debate the safety of the decommissioning of the Pilgrim nuclear power plant.
It's time to start thinking about your schedule for next year. We'll give you more insight on AP classes and show you a new elective you might want to fit into your schedule.
And we'll introduce you to a local hockey team taking its talent to the national level. Panther TV starts now.
Good morning, Plymouth South. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emma Colonna.
And I'm Jill Neal. Disagreements over the safety of the Pilgrim nuclear power plant's decommissioning continue 4 years after its closure.
Panther TV's Alex Sorides has more on both sides of the debate.
On June 1st, 2019, the Pilgrim nuclear power station stopped generating electricity. Pilgrim was handed over to its current owner, Holtec International, who is tasked with decommissioning the plant. The decommissioning is scheduled to be complete by 2028. It is a complicated process, which Holtec compliance manager Dave Noyce says is being done safely to allow the area surrounding the plant to be available for public use.
Our goal is to meet the federal standard, which is less than 25 millirem of exposure to an individual from all sources on the site property, including somebody that farmed the property, was using water on the property for drinking, and in accordance with an agreement that we made with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, that standard has even been further reduced to 10 millirem per year for an individual.
While the project is moving along as expected, Holtec has been faced with a challenge. 1 million gallons of leftover waste need to be disposed of from the power plant.
We've had to spend a significant amount of time within the state regulations of abating and disposing of that material. We've removed all of the nuclear fuel from the spent fuel pool, and it's been put into dry cask storage containers, along with 3 canisters of greater than Class C waste. We've shipped significant amounts of radioactive waste, more than 100,000 cubic feet of waste that has gone to disposal in Texas.
Despite this, recent concerns have been raised by members of the South Shore community about the future of their waters under Holtec's discharge plan.
When we found out that Holtec International was planning to discharge 1.1 million gallons of radioactive water into Cape Cod Bay, we were rather alarmed. So a group of us gathered together. We are a coalition of fishermen, real estate agents, indigenous nations, environmentalists, and concerned citizens standing up to protect our bay.
In order to combat the issue, Massachusetts advocates like Diane have come together as part of the Save Our Bay initiative. This team has helped draw awareness to the impact the contaminated water may have on the bay and surrounding areas.
It will impact the marine environment. We know that tritium can't be removed from the water, so it will be part of any kind of dumping. And tritium is a radionuclide that bounds organically with the grasses and the sediment. The small creatures eat it, the bigger creatures eat it, and it ends up on our plate. We know that water already damaged the whole coastline there, and it entrained millions of fish, and it sent out water at an ambient temperature above 30 degrees. So that whole area is very changed. All the Irish moss is gone, and it's killed millions and millions of sea creatures. It will hurt our blue economy. It's also damaging the real estate industry. People are learning about the potential dumping and saying, I don't want to live in Plymouth, and that's a big problem.
The measures taken towards disposal of radioactive materials into Cape Cod Bay have been a topic of debate for years at the state level. Every other month, members of the Save Our Bay initiative and representatives from Holtec gather at the Plymouth Town Hall for NDAC meetings held inside.
Well, this is the Nuclear Decommissioning Citizens Advisory Panel that was established by the legislature. There are members on this panel from a governor's representative to the Department of Environmental Protection, Department of Public Health. There are many community members. There's also representatives from Holtec.
It gives us a way of being able to keep our stakeholders appraised of the work that's going on at the site, to let them know what work is currently ongoing, what work is planned in the future, and to answer and address their questions.
While Holtec says they hear the concerns of the people, they believe the issue is being handled properly.
In my mind, I think some disinformation and lack of understanding on what types of water would actually be discharged from the plant. The effluent would be no different than the water that has been discharged over the past 40 years, in much smaller quantities actually than what had been discharged previously. Filtering and demineralization systems make the water ultra pure. Virtually the only radionuclide that would be part of a discharge would be tritium. And tritium, because of the biological effects of the tritium atom, really has no health impact on either marine life or people that ultimately eat shellfish or seafood. As far as chemical constituents go, the water is ultra pure. We've demonstrated that in fact it is purer than Plymouth drinking water. We are going through the permitting process because that's what the state and the EPA have asked us to do.
As for members of Save Our Bay, this still isn't enough, and they hope to see young people getting involved. This past meeting, a 5th grader spoke out concerned about the ways pollution will affect him and his brother, who love to swim.
The kids need to get involved because you know what, it's your future. These nuclear decommissioning citizens advisory panel meetings are every other month on the 4th Monday, so the next one will be in March. But you can also go to saveourbayma.com and sign up to get our information.
If you're looking to have your voice heard or want to learn more about the project, you can attend the next town hall meeting on March 27th. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Alex Sarides.
If you're thinking about going to UMass in the future, chances are some of your experiences as a sports fan will be organized by Plymouth South alum. Panther TV's Bethy Lombardo traveled to UMass Amherst and has the story.
Just a few short years after graduating, a Plymouth South alum is making a name for herself in Division I athletics, not as an athlete, but on the marketing side of things here at UMass Amherst. Walking up the steps to the Mullen Center, 2015 Plymouth South grad Shanlea Kernen takes us into her office. On the door, her title, Assistant Athletic Director for Sales, Marketing, and Fan Experience.
Currently now I oversee our marketing, sales, and fan experience department. Basically, the breakdown is the 3 different parts of my job title. So marketing, so that, advertising, our social media, advertising, things like that, sales, and then fan experience. That entails pretty much anything that you see going on that's not the actual game is probably our responsibility.
While she got her start in marketing here at Plymouth South, Shanlea did not know exactly what she wanted to do until she was a sophomore in college during her spring semester.
We had a mandatory career fair, and something kind of clicked where it was like, oh, I like sports and I like marketing, but I'm not really sure how those two could go together, but it seems like it's working, so maybe that's something I could do.
After graduating from URI in 2019, Shanlea landed her first job working in sports marketing at the school before making the switch to Holy Cross. Then, in 2021, the networking and connections she had already made in her career brought her to the University of Massachusetts Amherst, where she currently works.
A previous boss of mine, Derek, he was working at Holy Cross, and a role there opened up, and I spent a really awesome 7 months there, and then a role here opened up, and I saw it as a really good opportunity.
Shanlea credits the Plymouth South marketing tech and her motivated mentality with making this happen.
I had really, really awesome teachers. They took things beyond just being our teachers. They were mentors for us. They were there for us for more than just things that were happening in school.
Now, Shanlea is paying it forward, giving her interns the same advice and guidance that helped her get to her position today.
What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. That's what I tell my interns every single year. This isn't, for me, an internship to check a box or, get credits. This is something that you want to do.
Shanlea is working hard to make your fan experience better, and I can't wait to see what she continues to do. If you have any questions or interest in this field, please don't hesitate to reach out. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Bethy Lombardo.
A new startup class has created many opportunities for students to make connections with their peers. Here's Nathaniel Wolfgang with more.
Unified Team Building and Physical Wellness is an exciting new inclusive class that teaches students the importance of teamwork and communication while also incorporating fun and exciting activities.
We wanted to start this class to basically just show how great our school is in terms of inclusion. Everybody's always involved, the different activities that everyone always participates in here, and then physical wellness, talking about we're going to get into nutrition and all sorts of things.
Students who currently take the class say it's a highlight of their day.
I love coming here every day, seeing everyone's energy. Everyone's always in a good mood, so it's a lot of fun, good environment to be in.
I really like this class because it's really fun and inclusive, and I get to talk to people that I might not get to talk to on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I like being one of the leaders in this class mainly because, as you all know, I was on Channel 5 in Unified Basketball, and to make good connections with this group, like I know some of these kids and mainly know some of them because of freshman year and early years being in high school, so I love it here. It's like another family to me.
Being a track captain and being in this class has taught me a lot about leadership, and I've been bringing a lot of the lessons I've been learning over to the track team, and I think it's really been paying off for the team.
One thing people might not know is that the two teachers who started the class also happen to be sisters.
It's a pretty cool opportunity. We both come from totally different realms at school. I am a special ed teacher here at school, and she has the PE background.
She does a great job. She's got a ton of patience for everything, for everyone.
I think we both have a uniform goal for the group to take friendships outside of the walls of Plymouth South High School.
The hope is that moving forward, this becomes a staple class for students to take advantage of in the future.
We hope that after students watching this are interested and they want to talk to their guidance counselors about it, you do need to be an upperclassman. But other than that, you don't need any athletic background or anything. It's just if you want to make more connections in the school and you want to learn about your health and your wellness together alongside friends, then talk to your guidance counselor, and we hope to see people sign up next year.
If you're looking for a fun friendship-building class full of exciting games and activities like this, add unified team building and physical wellness to your class list for next year. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Nathaniel Wolfgang.
Here at Plymouth South, we offer courses at many different levels and paces. Jenny Jodis highlights a level of classes for those who are looking to be challenged by taking college-level courses.
Advanced Placement, or AP courses, are classes that entail a rigorous academic workload for students who are seeking to challenge themselves by taking classes that are beyond their grade level.
An AP class, or Advanced Placement, is a class that is essentially run like a college course. It's for students that have done well in honors classes and really want to extend themselves and potentially earn some college credit, which you could do upon scoring well in an AP exam.
So how is that different from other levels? AP psychology teacher Miss Shaver talks about her experiences teaching an AP class.
I think the main difference from teaching an AP class to a CP1 level, honors level course is the speed that we go through the material and also the amount of material that we cover. In an AP course, the College Board dictates what we need to teach. We cover a lot more at a deeper level at the AP level.
Students who sign up for an AP class must also register for the AP exam for that course. Scoring high on these exams can lead to earning college credit. So is an AP course right for you?
What it means to be an AP student is that you are a very responsible student that is willing to put in a lot of work. Really just kind of separate yourself from the pack. I think it's really going to make you look that much better on your transcript.
The time management that's required is very helpful in college. The rigor that an AP class provides in a lot of different ways is just helpful going into a college level course where all of your classes are like that. If you can do 1 or 2 classes like that in high school and just get the taste of it, I think it's a really good place to start.
The class is free to take for everyone, but there is a price component that comes with taking the exam. It is a $97 fee, and for students on free or reduced lunch, it is $15. If you are able to score well on the exam and earn some college credit, it is certainly well worth the investment. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Jenny Jodis.
Now it's time to head over to sports with Alec.
A local hockey team with the idea that hockey is for everyone is making a name for itself around the country. Here's Declan Davis with more.
The Bog Ice Arena is home to many hockey teams throughout the South Shore, including the Great Blizz. The Great Blizz is part of Massachusetts Special Hockey, giving players a chance to have fun and compete.
With playoff hockey in the midst, many people enjoy watching and playing the sport. However, there are many people in Massachusetts who don't know who and what the newly formed Great Blizzard hockey team is.
So the Great Blizz is a special hockey team on the South Shore of Massachusetts. Our motto is no hockey player left behind. We are a team for players with cognitive, developmental, intellectual, or physical disabilities who cannot play on any other team.
Beginning in 2019, right before COVID, the Great Blizzard started with only 10 players. Today, the team has over 40.
Age-wise, chronological age, we span the globe from ages 5 to right now 26. there's no limit. I would love it if a 50-year-old were playing with us because it's an opportunity for everybody to play, so there's no age limit.
For practice, the rink is split up between younger kids who learn how to skate and learn the basic fundamentals of hockey, with the kids who have progressed beyond that stage and is learning all the ins and outs of the sport. Plymouth South freshman hockey player Danilo Ramirez is a volunteer for the younger kids.
I help coach usually the younger kids who are just getting on skates and don't really know how to yet.
Since getting back on track after COVID, there have been many fun experiences, such as playing with the Bruins alumni and an upcoming trip to nationals.
We are preparing to go to St. Louis for the USA Hockey Disabled National Tournament. There's one out in Watertown. We're going to go visit them next month. They're called the East Coast Jumbos. So we like to take our team out of state to go play other teams. We've been to Arlington, Virginia to play a team there. We've been to New Jersey. We've been to Albany to play other special teams.
The Great Blizz is proof that sports are for everyone. If you want to join or support the Great Blizz, visit their website at thegreatblizz.org. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Declan Davis.
Finally, in today's Senior Athlete Spotlight, we highlight three-sport athlete Harry Ottino. Harry is a senior captain of the Plymouth South wrestling team. Harry has been wrestling for 4 years, and as his final season comes to a close, he reflects on finishing strong in the final chapter of a successful career.
My senior season was definitely amazing. It's definitely my favorite season of my entire career. We've had a lot of tough matchups and close matchups, and I think the hang-up matchup was definitely one to remember. We've been rivals for a very long time, and it was just a great feeling beating them for the last time.
Panther TV wishes Harry the best of luck as he wraps up his high school athletic career with spring track. We'll be right back with more news after the break.
My name is Mr. Brian Woodard, and I am the coach of the faculty basketball team.
Kathleen Evans, and I am a player, whatever position I'm needed in.
So if you want to see your fellow students get teed up by Mr. Shasha, you should come check it out.
I think it's going to be a great time. We haven't practiced yet together, but we're pretty good. And so I think if you want to see us absolutely annihilate the students, you can come on by.
That's gorgeous.
New England Voices and Varsity Vocals International Championship for High School A Cappella are two competitions that our school's group, South Ave, competes in.
Here's South Ave senior Kaylee Elgar with how this group prepared to compete on stage.
While the competition season doesn't start until January, it takes a lot to prepare for an a cappella competition. It all began in August when a setlist was chosen, but this year, the songs have a deeper meaning to those performing it. From showcases to competitions, South Ave was in full swing of the performance season. To get show ready, it takes a lot of practice. But it's more than just singing a song. It's about developing a deeper connection with the set list.
I honestly love our set. I remember at the beginning I wasn't fully sure, how do I relate to that? But, after singing it so many times, I really, really like it. And I think each song means so much to the points that we're trying to convey, the message to the audience that we're trying to express. And I just think it's overall very meaningful and also just sounds so good.
Soloists had their own interpretation of the message that each song expressed, but they all connected to the themes of expectation, rebellion, reflection, and acceptance present in our set. Our first song, Fallen Fruit, sets up the theme of expectation.
I think that it touches a lot about the human impact on the earth, the false misconceptions people often have about what it's like growing up in modern 21st century society, but even for future generations, the same message can be told. It's a lot about how history repeats itself and how humans are inevitable to making mistakes and how sometimes we don't realize the magnitude of them before they're too late.
Waste My Time is our second song and establishes the theme of rebellion.
Waste My Time to me is an anthem of anger. You're fed up with the things that you've been dealing with for so long, the things that you've put up with, the person that you confided in. Maybe there was something you were looking forward to that just didn't work out, and you're kind of left with this spite, this resentment, and channeling that, working through it, moving along.
Teenage rebellion is very interesting, and I love how it's accepting that the big dreams and stuff you had aren't exactly what you thought they would be. And so it's the whole thing about acceptance and like feeling every emotion you need to feel.
Our third song is Questions, a song about never knowing what is going to be thrown your way and having to look at your life to see what you want. The theme of reflection is present throughout. The last song in our set, I Know the End, is accepting everything that came before it and starting again.
It's kind of like letting your inner child go after experiencing all those emotions from the first three. Moving forward comes ending what you were previously doing. Ending is never ending.
Competing comes with its challenges, but the connections made throughout the process can shape your group and introduce you to people that love the same things that you do. If you're interested in seeing South Ave's next performance, come to the first annual Pops concert, Wednesday, March 22nd at 7 p.m. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Kaylee Algar. Plymouth South students were recently put to the test with having to choose between popular name brand food products from their store brand doppelganger.
Here's Panther TV's Jacob Olson with the story.
Today we have 2 students and a teacher taking a test to see which food brand is real and which is a Walmart counterpart. Let's head to the studio for round 1. To start off, we have the name brand Coca-Cola versus the store brand Sam's Cola.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is fake, this is real.
No, this,
Whatever, this is
our
fake.
cups are probably different. I told you that.
Whatever. That's real.
They're both on the same side, I can tell you that. One's on the same side, one's on the other, so you're disagreeing right now.
Good. This one's Coke.
I can tell you that the one in your right hand is the one that's Coke.
Damn.
The one you think is real in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Grace, you're right. In round 2, we have Honey Nut Cheerios versus Great Value's Honey Nuttos.
They do a pretty good job.
It's just bigger than like
a normal Cheerio.
I mean, look at the comparison.
This is the real.
You think that's the real one?
You think that's the real?
Uh-huh. This one's Cheerios?
The one with the hearts is the Cheerios, so.
I was,
on your
okay.
left. Which one do you think is the real one?
This one.
Pick that one up.
This one, I'm gonna lose.
Alright, well, you guys disagree again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you that the heart-shaped one are the Cheerios. In the final round, we have Oreos going up against Great Value's Shout and Twist. What a strange name.
This smells like a real Oreo, maybe? I don't know, because I'm getting them all wrong.
I heard you crunch. Gross. That's disgusting.
This one tastes sweeter. I think this is an Oreo.
You think that one's the Oreo?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna say this one first. The left one, real. Right one, fake.
I don't even need my other one.
Oh.
So relax, okay?
You relax.
I'm trying to enjoy.
This is the fake.
Alright. And Sophia, you're holding the fake one?
Yep.
Alright, I can tell you that you're both right. So, it's a tie. As it turns out, Walmart's Great Value food products go up against the name brand products very well. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Jacob Olson.
I don't know if I'd be able to taste the difference either.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Speaking of tough, we're putting some of our school's community to the test.
You may not know this, but we have several sets of relatives within the building. Today, we find out just how much some know about their family.
Who is my favorite music artist? You're a deadhead, right?
What kind of music do I like?
You like all types of music.
Incorrect.
Country?
No. I like alternative rock.
Oh, really? Wow.
Big Fall Out Boy fan.
Oh, I saw them in concert. It was fantastic.
Who's my favorite music artist?
I don't even know what you listen to.
Like if you knew me. If you actually knew me, this would be easy.
Is it Pitbull?
Yeah.
Okay, Pitbull. All right.
What are all my chickens' names?
There was a Hey Hey.
There was
You
a
now
Hey Hey.
have Ziggy.
I do have Ziggy.
There was Brennan.
There was a
Buddy.
Brennan. He's dead.
You have the Appenzeller.
I do have an Appenzeller. She doesn't like my chickens.
Okay. Who do we hate in our family?
You go first.
Right?
Yeah.
Bill.
Bill?
Bill.
I don't like Bill either. Who's Bill to you?
Bill's my dad.
And he's my brother.
Look at that.
I really don't like him. No, not at all. He's a jerk.
We're the best one, Shark.
Yeah.
That's our time for today.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, South.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, that's good. It's just the way you guys.
Yo, that's
You
crazy.
have a million chances you'd never be able to do it.
I'm better than you at Fortnite.